from SweetStamp here. I'm going to show you how to use the PickUpPad and the Tacky Pad and how to clean and reuse again and again. This is a question we get asked every now and then, and I just wanted to make a video to show you how versatile this product is and how long lasting it is. So we have our PickUpPad and we have our Tacky Pad. The Tacky Pad was the original version and we updated to a clear version, and I'm going to show you all the pros. There are so many cons, but the pros for using both of these. So let me just switch to the other camera. So we have the PickUpPad, but first I'm going to show you the Tacky Pad because this is the original product. And it is a hard white plastic with the logo. And then on the back you have this grey surface which has a protective film. Now you just peel off this protective film and you have the surface where your letters are going to cling to. Now this doesn't feel sticky, but it's a special material that I've developed so that the letters from SweetStamp can just temporarily hold on to the surface. So let's get going. So I'm going to use a ball of sticky sugar paste. If you've got a very dry sugar paste, maybe put a little bit of water inside it. So I'm just going to take Amy out because it's nice and easy. So A-M-Y. This is the handwritten set. It's a really nice one to start with if you're only starting your SweetStamp journey. Now, I like to use the film as a guide. So you just get your film. I want to, let's say, put the lettering in the middle of my Tacky Pad. So I'm going to place it in the middle of my film. And the reason I'm doing this is because you can see exactly where the film is and the size of the pad, and you know your lettering is going to be smack bang in the middle. You press down, and I normally just press and give a little wiggle like this as well. And there you go. That's your letters temporarily clinged onto your Tacky Pad. And I'm just going to use some freshly rolled out fondant. You want to make sure that your fondant isn't dry, that it is as fresh as possible. That's how SweetStamp works best. If you're from a humid country or it's a humid day, a little bit of corn flour, icing sugar to get rid of that stickiness. Now I'm just going to press down. So I'm just going to lightly press and make sure it's nice and even, and then lift up. And there you go. That's the name embossed into the fondant, just perfectly ready to paint. So that's only a light emboss. You can go deeper, but I prefer lighter. And then when you're finished, you just pop your letters back into the tray. But I'm just going to leave these letters on the side because I'm going to use this again for the PickUpPad. Now, the PickUpPad, very similar setup, but we have different components, different parts of the product that you will get when you first receive the PickUpPad. So you have your hard plastic bit, you'll see the logo here, so make sure you turn that upside down. Then you have the actual cling part. So you have the film that has the marks on it, but you want to turn that around and you want to take off the clear film, and you're just going to throw that away. You never need that again. And then you're going to place this surface onto the clear part of the PickUpPad, and I just place it down like this to avoid any air bubbles, but air bubbles don't matter at all. And nice and firm. Now the first time you're going to peel off the film with the graph on it, it's going to be a little firm, but you'll see it doesn't make a difference. So just like that, and that is ready. Now this is the same film as the Tacky Pad, but we have guide marks on it if you want to use. You don't have to use that. So again, I'm just going to take Amy out of the handwritten set, line it up. You can line it up anywhere because this is a clear product, so it doesn't really matter. But if you want guides for around the side of a board, or you just need to be more specific. So I'm just then going to press down and once again press and wiggle, and then my letters are stuck. Again, with my fondant, and I'm going to press. Now the Tacky Pad, the original one, I would only suggest embossing lightly, but with the PickUpPad you can emboss deeper. Sometimes the deeper you press, the more the letters are holding onto the PickUpPad. So that's that. And you can see I've just pressed a little bit deeper on that one. So it just depends if you're just painting it, if you just want a light emboss, if you're going to fill it in with sprinkles or glitter or so on, you probably want to use a bit deeper. Now, let's get on to cleaning. So, if you're finding that your pickup pad or tacky pad aren't sticking, there's a few ways that you need to make sure everything is clean. First off, your letters. You want to make sure that your letters don't have any oils or powder or residue, which is really easy because you know yourself, it goes everywhere when you're cake decorating. And I'm just going to use a little bit of dipping solution. You can also get rose spirit, rejuvenate, or any other clear alcohol just to clean the surface. So what I'm going to do, you can just get a towel or a tissue, just wet a corner, and you're just going to sweep across the letters and make sure that there's no dirt on top of them, just like that. And that's how you clean your letters. Then what you're going to do with your, let's start with the tacky pad. So let's say I get a bit of dust on this, and the dust or the oils are going to stop it from sticking. So I'm just going to put a little bit of corn flour, and my letters are definitely not going to stick on that. So let me just pull out a letter and show you that it won't stick. Now it probably will stick just because I'm trying to prove a point, but oh, it does stick. Well, that just shows you still it is such a good product, but they might, yeah, it's not as sticky. It's kind of falling off. So what you can do is get a little bit of the alcohol and just clean that off. Or you can also get some warm soapy water and clean that off as well. It's just about getting rid of that sticky, or the powders or the oils or so on. And you just keep doing that until it's nice and clean. And there you go, we can go again. Now again, you want to make sure your letters are nice and clean, and there we go. Now, once again, the tacky pad, you can't press too deep. Sometimes we find that if you press too deep into a sticky fondant, your letter is going to stick into the fondant. Now, it didn't there, but it depends on where you're from. I found some people in Australia have that problem because it's so humid and hot over there. But again, you have to make sure your fondant is not sticky. Now, just to store the tacky pad, you make sure your film is clean and you just place the film on it, and that's ready to be stored. Exact same situation with the pickup pad, but you can actually remove the whole sticky parts and just put that under your tap or clean it with the alcohol again. And that is the troubleshooting situation for the tacky pad and the pickup pad. So I hope that has answered your questions. Again, get in touch if there's any more problems, but that is a product. There's only ever been one batch of this and never any issues. I've got this pickup pad or tacky pad since day one. That was a year and a half ago, and it's still working. So you just need to make sure those few little tricks are taken care of, and it'll be easy enough. Thanks so much. Bye.